Hey everybody, welcome to week number 8 of Ubers. Oh my god, this is so cool. So, last week, we played the homie Niv, and 3-2-1, spoilers, unfortunately, we lost. It is okay. I thought we played well, and I thought we prepped meh. What I learned from that game, I need to bring Terapagos all of the time. It is the world's best safety net. But we live and we learn. We're no longer undefeated, and I think we're down in 3rd or 4th now. But we have, let me just check the standings. While not technically true, if I win one more game, that's technically true. If I win one more game, doesn't matter when, I am locked for top 4, which is fantastic. We're already playoff locked, but one more game locked for top 4. I'm sitting in 3rd with a plus 14. 2nd and 1st have a plus 20 and plus 21 differential. So there's a lot of differential I got to make up if I want to get one of those spots, but really I just want to stay top 4 is my goal. This week, we were playing the homie MrTJP and the Bundle Montreal, and we're going to talk about this matchup because it's kind of weird. This is a new team for TJP than it was before, and we're actually facing, and we'll just start another team. We're facing Terra King Gambit again for the 2nd time this season, which is very annoying. It has a decent matchup into us. It didn't do much into us last time we played. However, I don't think it was played perfectly last time. So, outside of Terra King Gambit, first round pick was Iron Bundle, which is actually really solid into our team. A really fast ice and water type. Obviously, for water step, it has to hit hydro pumps, but ice beams just hurt this team a ton, and freeze dry is able to be super effective against Araquid and Quagsire as well. So it's not really, I don't really have a great check to that with my water types. Next is Zekrom. That's a big scary Uber. I love Zekrom. It's a really cool mon. It's not great, but it is pretty solid into our team specifically, which is very important to know. Next is the Dirge, Skeledirge, Fire and Ghost type that doesn't have a great matchup into us this week. I do think Bundle and Zekrom are coming. Dirge could, it's not guaranteed that it does, but it has Unaware, so it's fantastic for any setup sweepers we want to have. The good thing is Unaware doesn't ignore the stored power boost. It will ignore my special attack boost, but like if I have 2 Calm Minds up with this Bathra, I won't be getting a +2 special attack boost to the stored power, but I will still be getting those 4 stat boosts. So it will be, that makes it 100 base power? 40, 60, 80, 100, yeah. Which is very good. Next, Gliscor is probably coming this week. Yeah, it's probably coming this week. A ground and flying type with a ton of defense. He's probably just going to run it like... I can't see it being offensive. It could be like... It actually could be offensive with EQ. Actually, I need to make sure that my team doesn't... I don't think I just lose to that. But like EQ, Sword Stance, Agility, Dual Wing Beat actually is kind of really, really scary now that I look at it. But we can deal with that, whatever. Then it's super weak defensively. Next is Milotic. I don't think Milotic is going to come this week, but it absolutely could, especially because my only way to hit it is, like, super effectively, is Ogerpon. If it does come, it will be annoying, but I don't think will be the end of the world. Next is Galarian Zapdos, which absolutely is coming. I think it's going to come with the Choice Scarf and just try to nuke things with Brave Bird. We talked about Terra King Gambit, which I think is coming. Hydrapple, I do not think is coming. Has a very bad matchup into us. Alolan Muck, I do think is coming because it has a very good matchup into us. We don't like taking knockoffs and poison jabs, and like my Steel type doesn't want to take knockoffs, and the things that resist poison, or the things that resist dark like Clefable, and Urshifu don't want to get poisoned. Urshifu is a decent enough check to it, but it's not fantastic. And then Cryogonal, which I don't think is coming, but it could come strictly for Rapid Spin. We're not even bringing any heads or stuff. So we're going to talk about it. First mon, Quagsire, Peace Frog. We have, real quick, we just have 80 speed. We're hitting 126. What's that for? That is just in case Hydrapple comes and is running no speed. We're above no speed Hydrapple. Worst case scenario there, and I don't think that's going to happen. If it does happen, though, we do have Ice Punch to hit it. But besides that, we are max defense Unaware with a lot of HP. This is to check Terra King Gambit. If for the Terra type, King Gambit, I think, has 3 realistic options. One is Fairy, which I think will be the most realistic option. If he doesn't bring Fairy or Flying, he does not beat Urshifu for Single Strike with the Terra King Gambit. Urshifu Single Strike can always come in and take hits from it, and realistically I have a lot of moves on that can hurt it depending on the Terra type. So I think it has to be Fairy or Flying. If it's not one of those, it could be Terra Grass, specifically to hit the Quagsire, but I am able to deal with that later on. But that's besides the point. We are here to switch into King Gambit every time it's on the field and just take a hit. Unaware will be ignoring Sword Stance boosts. If it's like Band, that's a little scary, but we're EV'd to always make Kowtow Cleave, Max Attack, Adamant, Black Glasses a 3-co. It'll never do more than that. Now, we're not going to be doing a ton of damage to it after it terras, but we should theoretically be able to chip it down to a good enough point where one of my faster mons that is comfortable taking a Sucker Punch will be able to deal with it. I don't have a lot that can take a Sucker Punch, but like, let's just say it's like +6. Yeah, I mean, a +6 Sucker Punch to Urshifu still does 30%. So, like, yeah, it'll kill everything else. But, like, I'll be fine. Probably, who knows. I should probably put Toxic on here. Do I need Stone Edge? I don't really need Stone Edge. Stone Edge hits the Cryogonal. But I can also Toxic the Cryo. I'm going to get rid of Stone Edge. For Toxic, just in case that the King Gambit terrors and wants to start going crazy on me. We have Earthquake for things like, oh, it also hits the bundle, but I'm never staying in against the bundle. That's fine. We had Earthquake for the Zekrom, for the Skeledirge, for the King Gambit Forterra, for the Muck. We have Ice Punch to hit the Gliscor, to hit the Zapdos, to hit the Hydrapple. We're not really hitting the Milotic, but if it's not Flame Orb, we will be able to Toxic it. And we talked about the King Gambit already. It's just kind of the Cryogonal that we don't hit, but we can Toxic that as well. And there's 0 chance we ever stay in or live anything ever from Iron Bundle, including if it's like Specs, like Hydro Pump will probably kill it. It doesn't even need to go for a Freeze Dry. Next mon, which looks very, very good this week, is Urshifu. We're running a kind of weird set. I don't know if it's going to work, but I kind of hope it does. We're running Urshifu with max HP, a lot of attack, and a little bit of speed. This speed means at +1, we will be outspeeding max speed Modest Bundle, and are we outspeed? I don't think we're no, we're not outspeeding +1 Zekrom, but we are outspeeding all Zekroms that are not +1 speed. With that, we have enough HP to always live 1 Bolt Strike from like Max Attack, Life Orb, Adamant Zekrom. It does 98% max. Now, the chances of that happening are low, but I feel like there's a chance in this game where Urshifu is going to be in against Zekrom at full health. I will always live 1, get the Salic Berry proc, so I get to +1 speed. If it's Adamant, I will be faster than him, and then 2 Wicked Blows should be able to kill it. I do have Drain Punch over Close Combat. There wasn't a ton that I wanted to hit with Close Combat, and I can hit a couple things switching in with Drain Punch, just get a little bit of HP back. We have Ice Punch for the Gliscor and the Hydrapple as always, and we have Poison Jab specifically for Terra Fairy King Gambit, which I told you could come. Next, Perdition actually looks great this game. We haven't been doing a lot with Giratina. That's not Giratina's fault. That's just we've been playing well with other mons. But Giratina looks ridiculous this week. We're just running max speed, max crystal attack. We are outspeeding max speed Zekrom and below, which means we're probably also going to be outspeeding a no speed Gliscor. I bet you if Zapdos, Cryo, and Bundle come, they'll be faster. But that means we're outspeeding Zekrom, Milotic, Skeledirge, King Gambit, Alolan Muck, and Hydrapple, which is awesome. Draco Meteor, Hex, Earth Power, Icy Wind. The reason we're going Hex, we're going to be doing a little bit less to Skeledirge with that, but Hex is going to allow us to hit the Milotic for a lot more, and is going to allow us to hit the Poison. Let me just write that in the calc. The Poison Heal Gliscor really well. In fact, Hex is a 2-co if it's max HP, max special defense. So Giratina is a great way to check Gliscor this week. I should make sure it can't 2-cos with anything, but I really don't think it can. I guess we'll find out, right? A Sword Stance, I think we'll be good. In fact, what if it is just offensive? I mean, if it's max HP, Hex has a chance to Oko, so does Draco Meteor. So if there's no HP and it's just like speedy and offensive, I will Oko with the Hex if it's poisoned, or I'll Oko with the Draco Meteor if it's not. I'll even Oko, that's why I have Icy Wind. Just, oh, do I need Icy Wind then? I probably don't, because Hex does the job for me. Oh, nice. I can put Defog, I can put Thunder Wave, I can put Will-O-Wisp. I kind of liked Thunderbolt for the Milotic, but then Hex is going to do that job for me. And if it's not burned, I can poison it with a different Pokemon. I'm going to decide what item to put on later, or what the final move should be later, because I don't need Icy Wind anymore, which is rad. I'm so smart. Anyway, max special attack looks like it's just going to nuke this team outright. It's crazy. Echoes to Trapagos is returning and will not be at any other match, will not miss out any other match ever again. We are running a lot of HP, max special attack with enough speed to, I believe that means +1. I don't, what's the speed for? What am I hitting? 219? I'm outspeeding Zekrom. There's a reason that's there. 219? Is there 218 on the board? No. What am I hitting at +1? 328? Oh, can I actually go... Actually, I should go one more speed than that. Okay, if I hit 60 speed, 60 EVs. Okay, 60 EVs means I am outspeeding max speed Galarian Zapdos after a Rapid Spin, which is fantastic. We have Terrastar, Storm, and Earth Power. This hits the entire team for a lot of damage, and then we have Rapid Spin to get rid of Hazards. Next, Roxanne with the Assault Vest. This is our Iron Bundle check. We have enough special defense to guarantee if it's max special attack, choice specs bundle, Hydro Pump is a 3-co. Guaranteed a 3-co. It can never do more than that unless it crits. And then Tachyon Cutter will OHKO it. Volt Switch almost OHKOs it. Future Sight will OHKO it. So I can Future Sight into a Volt Switch, which is great. This is a perfect check for that mon. We also have enough physical defense to, again, make sure a max attack Adamant Life Orb Zekrom, not at +1, but Life Orb Zekrom will not OHKO with the Bolt Strike. And will do either decent damage with Future Sight or be able to switch out. We do have Bulldoze to lower speed if it is like Dragon Dancing. I can click a Bulldoze, lower its speed. We're not going to be faster than it if it's max speed, but we will be if it's not, which is great. And Volt Switch Pivot, yeah. And then Elephant. I was really not sure about the set. We're absolutely going to be running a Stored Power Terra Blast set this week. There's no doubt in my mind this is the right set. I just don't know the Terra type. Essentially, I need something that can either be resist or be neutral to Dark, Steel, and Fairy. I want to go... There's a couple Terra types I want to go. I want to go Terra Ground, but Terra Ground opens me up to being really weak to a couple options that I don't want to be weak to. Maybe I do go Terra Ground. Why didn't... There's a specific reason I didn't go Terra Ground. Oh. Why is that? I want to figure that out. Why didn't I go Terra Ground? There is a reason. It wasn't the bundle. I'm still dying to Hydro Pump. What is it? I guess if it's... Oh. Because... I think I got it. Guys, I have no idea. I'm going to go Terra Ground. I'm sure there is a reason, but I didn't write it down. I made this team like 10 minutes ago, though, so I should remember that. If I go Terra Ground... Okay, so we're going to go Terra Ground. Like, maybe it was because I wanted to resist the Steel-type moves and the Fairy-type moves from the Gambit, but then I'm still weak to Sucker Punch. And Terra Ground allows me to hit the Skeleturge before I get up a bunch of stored power boosts. It is making me weak to a couple options, but it means I'm not going to be weak to... Yeah, this is absolutely the right call. What am I talking about? Idiot. Anyway, the Terra Ground allows us to hit Gambit before Terra, and stored power allows us to hit Gambit after Terra, essentially. With Combat Protect, and we have a lot of defense this week. Sucker Punch from King Gambit really scares me. So I put enough special... I have enough special attack investment to like always, Oko, a Terran King Gambit. I don't know. There's reasons for everything, I promise. That's the elephant set. Sorry, this was such a scuffed team builder. I built this like minutes ago and wanted to talk about it right away so I didn't forget stuff. And evidently I forgot more stuff because I didn't write it down. But with that being said, good luck, have fun, TJP. We're going to play and call it an hour and 12 minutes. And I'll catch you then. Peace out. Okay, what's up, y'all? We are against TJP. You knew this. Terra Steel on the Gambit, which is actually rad. That's really cool for us. Oh, I'm nervous. No Zekrom. Crazy, but actually just awesome. No Dirge expected. We do see the Milo. No Zapdos, which is crazy. This looks like Stall. And then no Hydrapple. So we do see the Cryo. This looks like a Stall team. That'll be annoying for Stall team. I still think leading with the Giratina is the right play. And it's Terra Steel on the King Gambit, which is perfect. And if they want to lead, actually, yeah. Well, I don't really care about hazards. Yeah. Okay, cool. Works for me. Good luck, up, fun to TGP. As always, I'm going to turn down my video capture device just a little bit. Oh, I'll turn off the desktop audio. Hopefully there wasn't some desktop audio going, but if there was, I do apologize. If you missed what I said, it's Terra Steel on the Gambit and Terra Ground on my Mon. It is the Gliscor lead. I don't know if I super care about hazards. This is kind of how I wanted to keep Icy Wind, but I think I'm going to click a Calm Mind right now. Oh, I put Calm Mind on over Icy Wind, is what I decided to do. Because the only thing was, like, if it is this lead, which was the problem, I was like, okay, I can't hit it immediately, but I can Calm Mind, and then, assuming it's Toxic Orb, I can click a Hex. And he definitely didn't expect me to lead this Mon. If I can get a Calm Mind off, too, by the way, switches out. What does he go into? Oh, Eric is here, by the way.
Hey.
Can I set into the Milo? Hopefully it's Flame Orb, is what I really hope. Could obviously be like Ice Beam competitive on like a Defog. It is Flame Orb, fantastic. So we're +1/+1 against a Milotic that's burned. We should be 2-coing with Hex, and always outspeeding. We click the Hex. How much does it do? Nice. So that is Fizz Def. Goes for the Haze. Fine with me. We did about 68%. I think we got a little roll. Oh, are my things on? Yeah, my HP bars should be on. Yeah, I'm just going to click Hex again. Nothing really wants to come in here. I could also Calm Mind on a King Gambit coming in. And if it's just max attack, yeah, if I go to +1, yeah, I'm going to Calm Mind again, I think. On a Recover, on a Haze, on a Switch. I'm cool with whatever. Switches out probably the Gambit, maybe the Muck. It is the Muck, so cool. I'm back to +1/+1 against the Muck. Depending on EVs, 2 Earth Powers should get the kill. And we're just going to chip stuff down. This Mon is not here to claim kills, it's here to do damage, which is fantastic. Do I need to click? Yeah, that button doesn't do anything. I broke my minus button, but I think I'm fine. Wait, no, I just want to click Earth Power here. If it's max Pedef, I have a 48% chance to 2-co. If it's anything less than that, I will 2-co, and an Earth Power into a Draco Meteor will pick up the kill. I feel really good about this Giratina set. I think it's rad. No nicknames is tragically sad. But that's okay. Tragically sad? That didn't make any sense. Get the Earth Power. Okay, so that is max HP, max Special Defense. And gets a speed drop. That's cool. Or it's Assault Vest. If it's Assault Vest, like Adamant, with no Spadef. Yeah, okay, okay, a Draco will kill. And they have no immunities. I am -1 speed now. So that's good to know. Meaning a Gambit will kill. Will outspeed me. Actually, that's not even necessarily true. I could do another Earth Power, but I will never kill. Actually, I do 44 to 53, and he's at... No, you're at 55. But a Draco will kill. So I don't mind just clicking a Draco and switching out. That's right, because I'll still be faster. I hit the Draco. This should kill. Oh, it doesn't. That's so unfortunate, actually. That's really annoying. Goes for the knockoff. Fine. I can go for the Earth Power now and actually claim the kill, but annoying that I didn't get the kill. Goes for the sneak. Fair. This shouldn't do a ton to me. Yeah, okay. Giratina kills Muck. Really unfortunate we didn't get that roll there. But that's okay. Giratina's low, but is still good into a lot of Pokemon here, so we are going to keep it alive. Even though I'm -1 speed, like obviously I'll die to a Sucker Punch or something. But knowing that it's Terra Steel, I can very easily go Urshifu against the Kingambit. Crazy to me that he's Terra Steel. Goes out into the Kingambit. It's probably clicking Sword Stance, maybe Sucker Punch. Do I go Kingambit or do I just go into the Quag? I'll go Quag first. I don't mean Kingambit, I meant Urshifu. I'll go into the Quag first. This is my dedicated switch. This is the first time Quagsire is actually hitting the field for us, which is cool. Another fun fact, this is the first time we've brought Giratina, Trapagos, and Urshifu. First time we've brought our first 3. So good for the Kowtow. How many does it do? I'm down to 213. So 213 out of 375. That did a lot. That did 44%. So that looks like it's Black Glasses Adamant to me. I can just Earthquake. Nothing really wants to come in and take this unless it's... I could also just Recover. I kind of don't hate the Recover play on a switch. Because I'll Toxic whatever comes in. If it's a Milotic, it'll be able to get a Recover off, but I can go back into Giratina at that rate. And just like keep clicking Hex realistically. Because Gambit doesn't want to Terra it. Once it Terras, it loses its Ghost type resist. I do think it'll be the Milotic here. It is the Milotic, but I get the Recover off. I mean, it will definitely be faster than me. Yeah, I mean, I'm not killing here. But I'm back to full, and it's very low. I still think Giratina is to play. Maybe it's the elephant actually. Elephant in the room. Do I get to +1 speed? Oh, it does have Haze though. Milotic has Haze. True. So I guess I just go. Maybe go Roxanne and then click a Volt Switch. No, I'll just go into the Giratina. It absolutely clicks Recover here. Haze Milotic's a good bring, but if I can get it set up, man, yeah, because Haze goes through sub anyway, so fair. Goes for the Recover. It's at what? 75%? Call it. I've seen Haze and Recover. It's probably Scald Flip Turn at that rate. Hex is a Tuco. You could go into the Gambit here. I want to click an Earth Power on a Gambit switch in. Nothing wants to take a Hex, man. Absolutely nothing wants to take a Hex. Why is that Gliscor EV so weird? Except for, yeah. And Muck's gone. That's good to know. I think I am just going to Earth Power here. I don't mind making a prediction with this. Milotic, let's just see how much an Ice Beam does. 29 to 34. I'm at 25, 30. I'm at 35. And that's if it's... So I'm going to click an Earth Power first. Okay, so he stays in. But a Hex could theoretically kill here. Goes for the Ice Beam. This shouldn't kill. Nice. Okay, no freeze. Fantastic. And now you're at less than half. So I'll click a Hex. You want to go into the Gambit, that's fine with me. I could also Draco. I actually don't mind the Draco play as long as I hit. I want a Hex just in case you click Recover. You could go Gambit, but no, you stayed in. Great. Pick up the kill, Tina. Doesn't pick up the kill. That's unfortunate. Goes for the Skull dosage. Very, very low. So Milo kills Giratina, and then Milo dies to burn. I think this is a time to go Elephant. faux show. Because really nothing wants to deal with this Pokemon. Unless it's like a King Gambit. Oh, no, not a King Gambit. The worry is if it's a, I think actually Roxanne's play. If Bundle comes in here, it does annoy the Espathra a lot. But it can protect against it, and then it can get, and then it'll be faster and can get a Calm Mind off, actually. Maybe I go Roxanne. Maybe I go, oh, this doesn't feel like a bad Urshifu time, actually. Because the Zekrom's not here, so Urshifu is a little worse than it was before. It goes into the Gliscor. Okay, so, like, a little annoying, but I can Ice Punch it. I think I will just Ice Punch it right now. Out the gate. It's probably going to click Protect and get the Toxic Orb off, but it doesn't have the Toxic Orb yet. I go with the Ice Punch. It will 2-ko, which is fantastic. Goes for Toxic Spikes. Okay, so Great Bring. Yeah. Okay, cool. You're poisoned. Ice Punch did about... We'll see how much it did. 50, 55, 60, 60... 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Yeah, it did about 70%, which means it's bulky. It's physically defensive. But not... Yeah, actually... That's like max defense, and I got a high roll. So 33, 25. Oh, I will kill with a Wicked Blow always, though. Don't click that. Switches out. It's probably the Gambit. It's the Cryo. This doesn't want to take this. Does not want to take a Wicked Blow here. See how much it does. Oh, I get... Well, yeah, it just OHKOs. Fantastic. I was like, oh, I got the crit. He always gets a crit. So Urshifu kills Cryo. I'm feeling very good in the position where it goes into the Bundle. So this makes me think the Bundle can kill me. But if it's not Specs, it won't. And it has to click a Hydro Pump. So I'm going to click a Drain Punch on the Bundle just in case it's not Specs. It's probably Specs. It would be my guess. And maybe I should have kept Shifu around. Yeah. Oh, it goes for the Scarf U-turn. So I get a Drain Punch off on something here. It's probably going to be the Gliscor, but then again, I can Wicked Blow again after that, and I'll get that HP up. Theoretically, Shifu can just sit and win this game right now. Goes into the Gliscor. I mean, I won't kill here, obviously. I am almost back up to full HP, but not quite. I can click a Wicked Blow again, though, which is great. Okay, so Shifu kills the Gliscor, which is great. Two months left. It's only the Bundle and the King Gambit. I can keep... Goes out into the Bundle. I'm going to click a Drain Punch. If it kills me, I'll think it's Specs. 387. We're just going to write down 387. Like, I'm at 96%. If it's not Specs but Modest, it can't kill me anyway. It goes for the Hydro Pump, but it does hit. If it's Specs, it'll kill. It's not Specs. Fantastic. I get the Salic Berry, which is really funny. So if I don't kill, I actually am faster than it now, unless it's Scarf. But this should kill. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, cool. So interesting. So, but I'll get a lot of HP back. I'm +1 speed now. Is that even outspeeding max speed Bundle? It is. It's outspeeding Modest, and that is Modest. So if I outspeed here, he's not Scarf. If not, he is Scarf. He is Scarf, which is great. So Bundle kills Urshifu. This is a perfect opportunity to go into Roxanne. I can click a Volt Switch now. If he switches out, I go straight into the Quagsire. If he stays in, I kill the Bundle, and I can go to the Quagsire and beat the... I think then I can beat the King Gambit 1v1. Goes for the Hydro Pump. As long as he doesn't crit, and even then I don't think it die. Okay, so great. So, Crown kills Bundle. The question is, do I go into the... I have a lot of options here. Um, do I go into the Espathra? He's alive, right? Yeah. Do I go into the Espathra and just try and get, like, the Terra ground damage off? Like, I'll 2-ko it. But he'll kill me with a Kowtow and a Sucker Punch. I think I'm going to go into, like, I don't need to risk anything stupid in losing here. I want the Espathra to get the kills, but at the end of the day, I'm okay. Like, I'd rather get my differential higher. So I did actually forget about the Toxic Spikes for sure. But I still have heavy-duty boots. Terrapagos in the back, so I think there's absolutely zero way we lose at this game. I will just click Earthquake like 3 times here, see what happens. I know that it's Terra Steel. It just goes for the Kowtow, so this is probably a 2-ko after poison damage, depending. Yeah, okay, so it's at what? We'll see. We'll see what percentage it's at. Another Kowtow probably kills me here after toxic damage, I'd assume. He could get a bad roll. No, he definitely kills. So you're at 50. You're at 60%. Okay, I will Earthquake again. Goes for another Kowtow. Looks like he's locked into the Kowtow. Okay, so Gambit kills. Quag. I have 2 options here. I either go into the Terrapagos and just guarantee my win, or I give a Spath the kill. I won't die to a Kowtow cleave, even if I don't. 50 to 68 if it's max HP. I want to try the Espathra kill. Maybe that's stupid, but I will guarantee to still win this game, even if I lose another Mon here. But I'd like it to go to the Espathra. I will Terrastalize. He's at 55. He's at 60. It's a roll to kill if he's max HP. He won't kill with a Sucker Punch. I need to make sure I do Terrastalize. I'll click a Terra Blast. I'm assuming he's Black Glasses. He'll kill if you get to crit, obviously. I just want Espathra to be kill leader. And every kill counts, essentially. He's also Terrastalizing into Steel. I don't think that's going to matter. A Terra Steel Ironhead actually might kill me, to be fair. But he isn't. Actually, it doesn't even. So I'm good. Yeah, because I have a lot of defense EVs. I have 200. I go for the Terra Blast. I'd really like this just to pick up the kill. That'd be sweet. Nice. Picks up the kill, so fantastic. Espathra kills Gambit. Espath kills Gambit. And as far as I remember, that's the game. That is the game. We are 7-1, which means we've locked in top 4, which is fantastic. No one can take us off a 4th. I want first, and I've got one more game to do it, and I play 6-foot Hacks, who is below me on, like, differential and the same record. GG's to MrTJP. That does mean he's out of playoff contention, unfortunately, but he's such a homie. Anyway, it's okay. Guys, there's not much more to say. Cool battle. I'm really proud of my prep that week. And I'll see you next week. Roll out.